nigga. You still lame, I won't deal with you. Make music for the real nigga. Our money mean no hill figure. At Donald Trump, I won't hit figures. Z28, put a kid in him. Rich homie, no bitch in him.
That's why I first jumped off the porch. Around me, I try to keep it family. Or, like you think, I got my uncle around me, my brother, my best friend. And I try to keep my circle small. We the team players, you feel me? I think that's what keep us. That's why we grow together, we move together, we do everything together. So my dad grew up over here, like born and raised from Gresham. My mom moved over here when she was like 17, but they 2 houses up from each other. So if I did a lot, probably doing a lot of kicking and whatnot. You feel me? Being so much happy in here, you feel me? When I come here, man, I just come to kick with my grandma, hear their story, hear what they want to talk about. You feel me? I come watch the game on Sunday. I just come get a Sunday meal. But when I come here, I'm coming for a peace of mind. That's why I say I got my first name for myself. You feel me? This is why I became Quan. I called Rich Homie more so like 11th grade, 12th grade year of high school. Me and Jerry, we were kicking it. Me and Jerry were downstairs at that time. We had moved to the south side. That time the studio was in the closet. And he came in like, Rich Homie. I was like, man, this somebody that name just stand out. I was like, we gotta be like Rich Homie as in what though? And I always say like what? Rich as in spirit, homie as in brother. And Quan, like I knew I was gonna always be me. I said, I'm never bigger than the brand. Like I can never get bigger than my team can never get bigger than me.
You see this shit Brazil, that could never be two of me. I swear they phone it, they trying to clone me. Whatever just to be me. Get the rat that came with my Ray-Ban, cause these
my first time walking back to my school, just I graduated. You know, like the first day of school, when you'd be so excited, you couldn't even go to sleep the night before. You ironed your pants, your shirt, your underwear, your socks, you ironed everything, man. You brush your teeth before. That's probably the only day you ever brush your teeth 3 times a day. Coach, what's up, man? How you feeling? I smell that cafeteria. She just came up.
I love your music, but I love your music.
Maybe I graduated with a 3.2, so I wouldn't say I wasn't a bad student. I slacked off, you feel me? Like, but I got on track when it was time to get on track. I feel like I could have been a great student. But I said at that time, I was still trying to find myself. I believe me going through high school might have been some of the hardest times of my life. So like me wanting to do a lot of stuff on my own. High school, then when I started breaking down houses, I just started derailing, you feel me? Just started going off track a little bit. Growing up in high school, I was Mr. Baseball. My 9th grade year, I played center field. I bat like a 500, I consider myself like an Andrew Jones. See, music was more so a hobby then. Baseball was my passion. I hadn't even wrote my first rap yet at that time. At 12th grade, like I said, I had to start playing baseball at 12th grade. I was going to school when I wanted to. Not listening to nobody, really was smelling myself. And I said, I had a scholarship to go to Fort Valley. Like, man, my mind was so gone, I ain't even had love for the game no more. I want to go to the street.
I made choices in the past to get me where I'm at. I had to make choices in the past to get me where I'm at. It ain't about you and it ain't about me. Yeah, it's about that paper printed with green. Yeah.
Right now we are at DeKalb County Jail. Where I did 15 months of my time. 15 months of my life, I put that like that. There ain't no secret, I was breaking the houses. At that time, it was routine to me, man. I might have been breaking like 3-4 houses a week. And yeah, I ain't got no parents, you don't got nobody, just you. Ain't no guns, ain't no nothing. Don't nothing make you better than this, man. Being on the free world, being able to do anything, then going in there, your freedom being taken away from you, not even be able to get a drink of water when you want one. You feel me? Not even be able to use the restroom like in the middle of the night when you want to. Then your privacy being invaded at all times. It's like your manhood taken from you. I had been there so long, I had to learn all the officer names on the shift change. I learned the lunch menu. I knew what we were gonna eat, what time we were gonna eat it, the breakfast, lunch, and dinner menu. After I had been in there for 6 months, like, man, what are we gonna eat? So I stayed up for like every day. I wrote it down for 90 days. That's when it changed, and it went in order. So for 90 days, I knew like the menu would change. I had the menu. So I would sell the menu to people just so you knew what you were eating. I would sell it to other inmates just, you know what I'm saying, just to see if I still had to hustle them in jail, though, just to make it fun, make time go by. After 3 months gone by, it had got in my mind, like, I ain't going nowhere. I wasn't content where I was at, but I know I wasn't going nowhere. So at that time, I just started to train my mind, get smarter as an individual. I started reading books, man. I started writing poetry. I started doing a lot of stuff just to help my craft, period. At that time, I knew I couldn't get out and play baseball. At that time, I knew I couldn't get out and be a doctor. At that time, I knew like a lot of dreams I had done been deteriorated. So I started trying to think of the assets I did have and what could I do to better myself in life. When I came home, just like came home with a focus, came home with a new plan, came home wanting to be a rapper. I thought my story was over. Really, my story was just unfolding. Right now, we're at the first studio I ever recorded at. You know what I'm saying? TEEZY Studio. It's not TEEZY Studio no more. Just a whole renovated place right now, you feel me? But this was the first studio I ever got into though, ever. Found out about it through TEEZY, my little buddy MAFIO. You feel me? At that time we had a group called No Sleep Gang. I recorded, to be honest, I recorded my whole, my first mixtape here. I go in on every song. You can see it still got that home feel, you feel me? K got it spiced up in here. First video I ever shot was out there around here. First everything, really, like, I didn't even go home. I slept here on the couch. Well, you didn't know on the couch. Had a bathroom in the back, shower in the back. I ain't have to go home. Once I learned how to record myself, it was over with. He had a wireless keyboard and a wireless mouse. So I was in the booth recording myself. I recorded my first mixtape, my second mixtape, and the third one I'm working on now. That just became my comfort zone. Like, I can go to a big studio. It's not that same feeling. You can hear the difference in the music. You know what I'm saying? The relationship me and TEEZY bonded, like, you feel me? Like, I could never bond that type of relationship with anybody. Like, TEEZY was a good person in heart. Like, just in spirit. Like, even if everybody was down in the room, he was the type of person to come in and make everybody feel uplifted in spirit. You feel me? Like, despite, yeah, like, it wasn't like really flamboyant, but he was doing his own little way though. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, he just had a warm heart. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, if it weren't for him, I know I wouldn't be where I'm at to this day. I never forget that. I never want the people to forget that, you know what I'm saying, or think that I have forgot. I met him through MAFIO, and I met MAFIO through a friend because he knew I could rap. You feel me? And they were like, yeah, I know this dude named TEEZY, he looking for some artists. Quan, I know how much I know the passion you got for music, so it'd be good if you two link. So even when my buddy was trying to link me, I was like, nah, man, I ain't finna go rap for nobody. That's just me. If it meant to be, it meant to be. So I ended up coming over here. I rapped for him. First time I rapped for him, he just fell in love with me. And ever since, when the first day I met him, we were together every day till he died, every day. He was new to this. So at the same time, like, we were just taking it one day at a time. We was all having fun. You feel me? Like, yeah, we were looking for a record deal. Like, man, we were having so much fun. It wasn't even about the record deal. It was just, we were at peace, like, you know what I'm saying, in life. It's just like when I first came in, man, it's just, I got goosebumps at first. You feel me? Cause like, I think this is my first studio I've been in. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, it'll be the last studio I'd be in if I was to die, if anything was to happen. I still remember, like, you feel me? That's the most important part about it all. Is still having those memories and still being able to talk about them.
Quan. That right, so.
People knew I can rap, but I had no buzz. Like, I had never stepped out on faith. I had never been considered a rapper. So when I came home from jail, I considered myself a rapper then. Before then, I wasn't a rapper. So once I did the process of elimination, it just came down to wanting to make myself better at being a better rapper. What I gotta do to make myself a different rapper from that rapper. Every rapper, I look at it the same, just the way you tell your story. I never saw myself being RICHHOMIEQUAN, the RICHHOMIEQUAN I am today. The more stuff I go through, the more stuff I had to talk about. Not saying I want to go through more problems, but that's life though. You feel me? So like, the more stuff I go through, and I rap about everything I go through. And that's what's gonna differentiate me. They're gonna get tired of rapping about the cars and the money, but your story never gets old. You go through something different every day, something new every day. I still try to stay down to earth. I feel as if I ever look at myself as a superstar, I won't be focused as I am right now. I just try to stay focused on it and stay humble at all times. Keep a humble heart and a humble mind. I never get big as the Conscious Lamar first. I beat the Conscious Lamar before I'm anybody. Then I'm RICHHOMIEQUAN.
And this shit I went through, I refuse to go through. Yeah.